This call is being recorded.
That was the girl, it wasn't me. So we're really being recorded now. I'm going to share my screen so we can get this presentation going. It'll just take a second here. So thank you so much for everyone that's on our call tonight. I know lots of people are joining in, and they are joining in from home, and some people are signed up and they're going to hear the recording, which is being recorded right now. Everyone should be able to see my screen. How to get unstuck and create abundance. This is our webinar tonight. Yeah, very excited to be here, and I'm going to get started right away because we don't have so much time. So just a quick overview. First, I'm gonna introduce who's presenting tonight, myself and Chelsea Marie. We're gonna talk about how to get unstuck, and Chelsea is the master of coaching. She is gonna coach you to get unstuck in under 15 minutes. I've heard her do this numerous times, and it's definitely guaranteed to work. She's also gonna touch really on pushing through your fear, trusting yourself. I'm going to talk about the power of positive thinking, and we're going to finish with a visualization exercise to create abundance, which is really why we're all on this call. Our featured presenters are myself, Amanda Greenthumb. I am a mom. I'm a certified health coach and author. I am obsessed with gardening and everything food. I believe we are what we eat, and backyard food production heals hearts, bellies, and Mama Earth. I help busy moms and entrepreneurs get the most nutrition into their busy lives to feel balanced and beautiful while making time for what matters most, and we drop the baby weight in the process. My gorgeous friend Chelsea Marie, and I would just like to say, I'm a certified health coach. I've been practicing for 3 years, and I have a coach, and my coach is Chelsea. She's a high-impact holistic health coach who helps entrepreneurial women create even greater success by teaching them to incorporate foods, thoughts, habits, and beliefs that amplify their brilliance. Wholesome foods, uplifting relationships, and a career fueled by passion and continuously pushing through fear is her personal recipe for one heck of an adventurous, fun-loving life. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to get unstuck, and I'm going to pass the floor, or the phone, I guess, over to Chelsea, and she's going to walk us through the next 15 minutes, really how to get unstuck. So Chelsea, just take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda, for the warm intro. And hello, everyone. I am so excited and so grateful to be here with you this evening. My intention for the next 15 minutes that I have with you is to help you create more clarity about what you want and to share 2 powerful tools that will help you in creating the changes that you crave. So, what is being stuck? Being stuck is simply feeling unhappy in a current situation, feeling like there's more out there for you, or just not simply feeling aligned with the desires and the things that you really crave. So how do you become an expert at getting unstuck? Well, I hope you have a pen and paper. Write these guys down, because these 4 tools I'm going to share with you are going to create a lot of shifts and change in your life. Number 1. Be grateful. And I mean, be grateful for everything and everyone. The moment you truly, and I mean deeply, feel grateful for who you are and everything in the world is when you will see the abundance in everything and everywhere around you. When you create happiness for yourself and are no longer relying on things or a person to make you happy, you will find yourself magnetizing all the things you desire and crave. So in order to start being more grateful, I know sometimes it can be easier said than done. Just like anything new, you have to exercise the muscle. So with this one, I highly recommend trying out Julia Cameron's Morning Pages exercise. I did this, and then within like a week, my whole entire world shifted. So in this exercise, you wake up first thing in the morning and you start writing about your dreams. This allows you to tap into your subconscious mind, and this really helps you to start revealing the things that you want for yourself. You can start writing out what you're feeling, what you're going through. This really helps you to digest your emotions. But then no matter what, you end off with 10 things that you're grateful for. You can be in a crappy relationship. You can be at a job that you hate. You could really just feel bitter about everything in your world. And by simply starting to shift your mindset on focusing on what it is you're actually grateful for, even if it's something as simple as the food that you have in your fridge or the roof over your head, you will start exercising the muscles in your brain. And before you know it, you are going to see the greatness in everything and in everyone. And like I said, you're just going to feel that abundance factor in everything. So definitely do not skip out on this one tool. Write out 10 things at least that you are grateful for every single day. Number 2, what do you want and why do you want it? If you're feeling stuck, it's because you're not aligned with what it is you want. And in that case, you may not even know what it is you want. All you know is that you're not happy. So in this webinar, we're going to focus on money. So why do you want money? Does it mean more freedom? Do you want to be able to do what you want when you want? Maybe it just means more time with your family. Maybe you want more luxurious things in your life. Maybe you want a nicer car, or maybe it means a reliable car. Or does money mean that you get to travel the world and have a lot of fun, adventurous memories in your life? Maybe the reason why you want money is because you really want to feel like you can live life to the fullest. Maybe it means you want to feel more empowered. Maybe it just means feeling alive and really having no limits. Or for some people, the reason why they really want more money is just to feel less stress. It means just being able to afford your essentials, like a roof over your head, being able to take time off of work and go see family members just to see them, or if someone is sick, having the time to actually help them and to spend with them. Or maybe money in your eyes means creating a difference in the world, creating a ripple effect and really deep connections. So first things first, be grateful. And second, decide what you want and why you want it. Tip number 3. Okay, so your tip number 3 here is to be open and be proactive. I guarantee you, if you are not mentally and physically open to change, you are going to block off every opportunity that comes your way. I promise you. But I also promise the minute that you are open, opportunities you would never even imagine coming your way will start coming your way and flooding your world. So what can you start doing now to actually start feeling the feelings that are attached to the money that you want to make? Create that foundation that is going to make you thrive. So as I mentioned earlier, if money means having less stress in your life, then what can you start doing that will give you less stress? Maybe that means starting out yoga. Maybe it means meditating or going for walks in nature, or maybe having a hot bath with some Epsom salts, some essential oils, and some really nice uplifting music. If money means less stress, then don't wait for the money to be less stressed. Start doing things now that will lead you to feeling less stressed. If money means having adventure and more fun in your life, then start doing things now that will have you feeling like your life is filled with fun and adventure. Maybe it means going camping or going to some local concerts, or maybe even it just means going for some group hikes and going for some trips to the farmer's market. Whatever it is that feels fun and adventurous to you, whether it's dirt biking or pole dancing or whatever it is, start doing those things now. If money is going to make you feel better, well then what can you start doing now that will make you feel better? Eating healthier foods. Maybe it means drinking more water or drinking less alcohol, getting in some really good nights for sleep, or exercising. If money means feeling good, well then you know what? Start focusing on what's going to make you feel good now. If money means feeling empowered to you, well, then what can you do that will start making you feel more empowering? Now, for this is my second favorite tool. Write down a list of all the things you're afraid to do and do them. I guarantee you nothing is too little or too silly. If you're afraid of heights, go find the highest mountain in your neighborhood and go for it, or go rock climbing. And the whole reason for this exercise is because when you push through your fears, you have mentally created new wirings in your brain, new wirings that tell you, I am so much more powerful than I thought I was, and there is nothing I can't do. Because the only reason why you're really afraid to take these leaps in your life or to take a chance is because you don't believe in yourself. So if you can just step by step remind yourself how powerful you really are, you will have the trust in yourself to take the leaps to create the shifts in your life. Tip number 4, you know what you want, you know how to get there, but for some reason, something is still holding you back. This is when you need to dig a little deeper. Are you trying too hard and maybe stressing out about it? Are you literally just going at it maybe 8 or 10 hours every single day and you're feeling like you're not getting any closer, and you're feeling so stuck? Well, the truth is any time you put way too much focus in one area of your life, you're going to start depleting other areas of your life. So maybe in this case, what's holding you back is the balance that you haven't created in your life. So maybe in this case, balance is what you need. Or maybe it's the opposite for you. Do you feel like you go hard at it for 2-3 weeks, but then you throw in the towel because at the end of the day, you're actually afraid to see what you're really capable of? Maybe you're just fearful that it's never actually going to happen. So you think, what is the point? So maybe in this case, it's a mindset shift. Maybe what you need is to really work on your mindset. Cultivate a community of friends that share similar dreams and beliefs. Because I promise you, no one ever achieves greatness alone. Find your community, because together you will lift one another up. No matter what, just keep taking baby steps. No matter how stuck you feel, keep doing your journaling. Keep reminding yourself what it is you want and why you want it. And remember to start doing the things that make you feel the way that you want to feel, aligned with the money that you want or whatever goal it is that you want. Just keep taking baby steps. This is your life journey. It's not a quick trip. Focus on what feels good. If you know what you want and you know what you need to do to get there, but you're still feeling stuck, just focus on what feels good. And when you notice that something doesn't feel good, whether it's a belief, a thought, a relationship, maybe it's a job that you're at, if it doesn't make you feel good, then appreciate yourself enough to gracefully walk away from those things. At the end of the day, you're not chasing a dream. You're cultivating a feeling that is going to lead you there. If there are 2 things that you can take away from tonight and from what I've shared with you, it would be to be grateful for everything. Just be grateful, because at the end of the day, heck, isn't that what we all want? It's just to feel happy when we wake up, just to feel like your world is so abundant and is full of so much richness. Because if you can focus on gratitude, I promise you, you will feel that way. And everything comes down to energy. When you feel amazing, all these amazing things you never saw coming will cultivate your way. And options that you never thought were available are going to start becoming available. Things you never saw coming will start coming. And second, consistently push through your fear, because I promise you, you are so much stronger than you think you are, and you are so much more powerful than you believe you are. And that is it for tonight.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. That was amazing. I'm sure that everyone on the call right now was doing exactly what I was doing, which was sitting here and nodding my head, taking mad notes. So thank you so much for just sharing your wisdom and just being so helpful and giving us actual tools that we can do at home for free, that's a huge one. Like, how many times do you go on a webinar and people are just selling you stuff, right? Like, I think that you're just coming from such a genuine giving place, and I can really feel it. So thank you so much for that. I mean, for me, on my notes of what Chelsea just talked about, things that really hit home for me were, one, creating your own happiness and not relying on someone else. I see this all the freaking time when I'm coaching, is that people are, when I'm asking them what's wrong, it's, you know, their husband this, their son this, their friend, and it's like, you know what? You are relying on other people for your happiness, and there's no wonder you're not happy, right? And I think that was a huge one for me. The second one was just like the why behind the money. Like, everyone obviously wants to have money, right? But it's like the why. And I think that really tied into that is just like, what can you do now to feel that feeling? So like, your big message is just, you don't need the money to feel that feeling, you know, and it's all about that feeling, because that feeling is going to lead you on your path, which I think is huge. Like, that's a huge mindset switch. So a massive thing. And the last thing I just want to say is just like cultivating that feeling that's going to take you there. And the new wiring. A little side note, you did touch on morning pages, and I will, everyone that signed up for this call, I'm going to leave you the link in the recording email, which will happen after this call, about morning pages with some more details about that, so you can fully use that tool. And as we're going to talk about a new wiring that really fits in really nicely with what I'm going to be talking about, creating abundance. So the common misconception about abundance is that A, it's just about money, and B, that you have to have it before you can get more of it. So one, abundance, what we're talking about today in this visualization exercise is not just about money, even though it's a huge part of it. We're going to be talking about abundance in all areas of your life. That's your career, your relationship, your spirituality, your physical activity, your home environment, the way that you cook. I'm talking about everything. Before we get into the exercise, first I just want to make a little speech about positive mindset. So, as maybe you know, maybe you don't, but we have about 70,000 thoughts every single day. And I want you to just take 10 seconds right now and really take stock. Are your thoughts mostly positive or negative? Let's take 10 seconds. Really think about just today. Think about today. How are your thoughts today? How many times did you give yourself shit in your mind? Did you tell yourself you were shitty? Did you look in the mirror and tell yourself that you were fat? Did you harshly judge your muffin top? I mean, there's so many ways that we really do this negative thinking. And I'm going to go through some of them with some action steps. So the first one, like we just said, negative self-talk. The best way to conquer that is to use a gratitude journal like Chelsea just talked about. And the other thing is just really to say cancel that and to replace it with a positive opposite. So if I'm saying like, you know, I'm so fat and stupid, I could never do that. So what I'm going to say, as soon as I catch myself saying that, I'm going to say cancel that or delete that. And then I'm going to replace it with a positive opposite. So let's just walk through it. I'm so fat and stupid, I could never be able to host this webinar tonight. I would say cancel that. I am in the perfect place. I am brilliant. I help others. And I'm exactly where I need to be. Boom, moving on. You don't have to spend much more time than that. You can just move on, say something nice to yourself, let it go. That's a negative self-talk. Another negative thought we have are limiting beliefs. And really the best way to conquer this is to work with a coach, and they're going to help you to create supportive goals to really work through that. One thing I want you to try doing today is to use your posture to your benefit. So your posture affects your mood. I'm not going to go into the details right now, but I want you to start walking with energy and purpose. Another negative mindset switch we need to do is getting rid of comparing. And instead, I want you to surround yourself with like-minded, vibrant people. The need to always be right. Instead, I want you to focus on doing good for someone else. So this one is a hard one. I know, like, I'm a Scorpio and I'm like the queen of being right all the time because I am. No, I'm just kidding. I think, like, you know, for me, this has helped me times a million. Just doing something good for someone else so that you are being lifted up through that good act really helps to take out being right or wrong, because in the end, in the scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all. And the biggest thing, I think, is the resistance to change. So, I mean, there's so many things we can talk about this, but if you want different results, you need to do something different. Like, I know it seems really obvious, but if you've been doing the same shit and getting the same shitty ass results, you need to change it up. That's it, right? That's the only option. And just know that life is fluid. Nothing changes, not very many things change drastically overnight, but just know that nothing in life stays the same. Like, it's good to change, and that change is going to create your abundance. So now I think this part of our webinar, as we're winding down here last 10 minutes, we're going to do a visualization exercise about abundance. So we talked about really the power of positive thinking, the negative things you might be thinking about in your mind, and little simple tricks you can do to switch that. And now I just want you to know that abundance surrounds you already. It's already there. If you're by a window, I want you to look outside. Look outside of that window and tell me about abundance. Tell me about the leaves on trees and tell me about abundance. Abundance already surrounds you. Everything in nature shows us abundance. There's the trees, leaves, grass, animals, birds. Everywhere you look, there's I guess it depends. If you're in the city, maybe there's an abundance of buildings, but there's abundance all around us. And another thing, Chelsea and I, after doing this presentation, practicing a few times, we really got clear on limiting beliefs. And I myself had this huge aha moment, which was just that the limiting belief only affects you. It's only you. You have a belief in your mind that says there's not enough money for everyone. Well, that limiting belief doesn't affect everyone. It only affects you. And when you really think about those limiting beliefs, you're just putting a limit on yourself, which is not really true. You've just created a limit for yourself that isn't there. So right now, as you go through this exercise, I want you to focus on your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, relaxing in your chair, and anything that you can feel in your mind, you can manifest in your material world. So that's how we're going to finish with this. So let your body sink into a totally relaxed state in your chair. Let your mind be quiet and your body relax. Make sure you're sitting up straight because your posture affects your mood, and we're going to use it to our benefit. So sit up straight. When a thought comes into your mind, I want you to acknowledge it and let it pass through you. Focus on your breath. As you become more relaxed, your body becomes lighter. A beautiful feeling moves into every molecule of your being. Let's just feel that. Feel that beautiful, relaxed feeling start to flow through you. This feeling we're feeling is a healing, creative energy. We're going to harness that now. Your body becomes clear, cleansed, vibrant, and alive. Start to feel that. And now we're in that creative healing energy. Your entire body is clear, clean, relaxed, calm, and in perfect harmony. You're feeling very, very relaxed. Just focus on my voice. The feeling of abundance is starting to fill your body. What does it feel like? It's that buzzing, excited feeling. The easiest way to harness that, we're going to start with first. And we're going to feel love for our family and friends. I want you to picture them in your mind. Picture all of your family and friends. They're in one room. They surround you. They're looking at you. And I want you to start to radiate abundance. The feeling of love is almost overwhelming. It's that buzzing feeling inside of you, like you're really excited. You just need to run around. Hang on to that feeling. We're going to keep going with it. I want you to take that buzzing, excited feeling, and I want you to shift it into your health. Every cell of your being is beaming with vibrant energy. Even if you are sick, if you are struggling right now, I don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on what it would feel like if you were in perfect health, because you are. Your body is becoming more stronger, more alive, more in tune with the purpose and your connection to the universe. Imagine your friendship so strong, real, full of love and support. abundant in your life. I'm not talking about 1, 3, 10. I'm talking about 30, 40, 50, 100 people. Picture them surrounding you. You have a massive support system around you. They love you, they support you in everything that you do. Think of all your loved ones and really fill up right now in that buzzing, excited love. Think about how much you adore them. Your family life, it's abundant in love, quality time, it's in laughter and memories. Now I want to shift gear and I want to talk about your life and business. We do talk a lot about money, and we're gonna really create that right now, that abundance for you. I want you to close your eyes, keep focusing on your breath, on being relaxed, fix your posture, sit in your chair. And now I want you to close your eyes and picture yourself opening checks for $3,000. If that's too easy, if you're already getting those checks, bump it up. 10,000, 100,000. Add those zeros in until it feels like it's a little bit too much. Now picture yourself opening that check. What are the steps? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to see a letter in the mail with your name on it. You're going to tear it open. You're going to pull it out. And what are you going to see? You're going to see zeros. Look at all those zeros that are following that. What does that feel like? What does it feel like to open a check with your name on it through your business for $100,000? How many people right now are doing a happy dance, right? Keep that excited feeling. Hang on to that. That's what we need right now. Picture your business taking off. Picture your bank balance. Picture your abundant bank balance. I want you to add those zeros in. It's all in the positive. Think about, you got so much money in your savings account. You don't even have to worry about your bills coming through because there's so much money there for you. And it doesn't really matter how you achieve these goals. Instead, we're focusing on what it feels like. So let go of how you're going to get there. Just feel it because you're already there. Feel that freedom of financial freedom. You already have it. You're already living the life of your dreams. And we're just going to wrap up right now. And if you're on this call or if you're listening to the recording and you're saying, Amanda, like, there's no friggin' way I can think of having $100,000 in my bank because it's not happening, I want you to think instead, it's on its way. It's on its way because I'm telling you it's there. It's coming. It's coming. It's right around the corner. And feel that feeling. Get excited about it. That's really what's going to attract that to you. So as we wrap up our call today, we're done our exercise. So you can open your eyes, you can loosen up, keep your posture really nice. I want to thank you so much for being here, for being present, and for making the time for yourself, for investing in yourself, because I'm telling you, this 30 minutes is going to have such an impact on you. And we wanted you to make sure that you could take action after this. You can listen to our 30-minute call and you can take action in your life to get results for free. So the first thing I want you to do to remember is to get clear on exactly what you want and why you want it, why you want that money. What does it mean to you? And how to feel that way now. So like Jill said, if you are looking for money to feel empowered, that means you got to write that list of what you're scared of and you need to start pushing through the fear because everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Number 2, be grateful and open to change. Being grateful really resonated in your journal and journaling about 10 things you're grateful for every day and being open to change. You've got to do it. You got to just let go of the fear of change and just be open to it. Just know that that change is going to improve your life. It's not going to make it worse. Even if right now it's nervous and you're scared about the change, it's going to make it better. And number 3, attract more of what you want by fostering the excited feeling of already having it. This all comes down to the law of attraction. I highly recommend watching The Secret. It's free on Netflix if you have it. But watching The Secret definitely helped me. And I'll just give you a little insight. A few months ago, I really made an effort to start attracting more positive things into my life, like money. And I envisioned myself opening these checks, these $3,000 checks. Okay. And I never really knew how it was going to happen. I just felt that feeling of like opening a check for $3,000 at the time was just like, man, that would change my life. Like that would really, really make a difference. And I'm telling you, within 5 days, I got a check for $3,200. So I'm telling you, like, it's so real that honestly, just instead of focusing so much energy on the negative, focus on what you want and why. Start feeling that way now. Be grateful for what you have. Be open to a life change because it's right around the corner. It's going to skyrocket your business and just really attract more of what you want by feeling the feeling already. So by hanging on to that buzzing, exciting feeling, that's how I do it. For me, it's the easiest to think about my son because I love him very much. And it's very easy for me to instantly foster that feeling. That's how I link into that buzzing feeling. And then I use that feeling and I coast it into all the other areas of my life. So thank you so much for being on the call tonight. I had an amazing time. I know this recording is going to be awesome. I know I'm going to probably listen to it 12 times. If you want any more information about health and wellness tips that are actually going to work or some recipes that will taste good but are healthy, make sure you check out both of our websites at chelseamariecoaching.com and amandagreenthumb.com. And I just really want to open up this invite and say, you know what, we're here for you. If you're listening to this call and you're struggling, we are here. Make sure you reach out to either myself or Chelsea over Facebook or email, however you got in contact with this webinar. Just send us a message and we're here for you. We would love to strike up a conversation and to really get this going for you. Chelsea, is there anything else you wanted to wrap up with?
You did awesome. You nailed everything. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity to share with you guys today. And that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we're right on time. So thanks, guys. Have an amazing evening. And I hope that tomorrow you're really going to foster that feeling, get excited, and let's start manifesting our life. So thank you so much, guys. Much love. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.